The laughter started before the glass even touched the floor. At the Grand Crescent Charity Gala, billionaires, celebrities, and politicians filled the ballroom beneath crystal chandeliers worth more than most homes. Then an elderly janitor made a mistake. His trembling hand struck a waiter's tray. A glass of red wine flew through the air. It shattered at the feet of billionaire Ethan Blackwell, staining his custom-made Italian shoes. The room fell silent. Then Ethan laughed. "Well," he announced loudly, "I guess some people are destined to clean up messes, not attend events like this." The crowd erupted. People smiled. A few reporters even scribbled down the joke. The old janitor lowered his head. "I'm sorry, sir." Then he turned to leave. But after taking 3 steps, he stopped. Slowly, he looked back at Ethan. His eyes locked onto the billionaire's face. And he whispered something that instantly killed every smile in the room. "Your father lied about the bridge." Ethan froze. His heart skipped a beat. "What did you say?" The old man stared at him. Then his gaze drifted toward the faint scar hidden beneath Ethan's hairline. "You still have the scar." A chill ran through Ethan's body. Nobody knew about that scar. Nobody. Before Ethan could ask another question, the old man walked away. And for the first time in years, Ethan abandoned a room full of important people to follow a janitor. Outside, behind the ballroom, the old man stood alone beneath the cold night sky. "Who are you?" Ethan demanded. The janitor reached into his wallet and pulled out a yellowed newspaper clipping. Ethan unfolded it. His blood turned to ice. Local factory worker saves child from flooded car. Below the headline was a photograph. A younger version of the janitor. Covered in mud. Holding an 8-year-old boy. Ethan. Memories exploded inside his mind. Rain. Thunder. A bridge. A car plunging into a raging river. Water filling the vehicle. Screaming. Darkness. And then powerful arms pulling him to safety. "You saved me," Ethan whispered. The old man nodded. "Yes." Ethan's voice shook. "Then why was I told nobody knew who rescued me?" The old man looked away. "Because the answer still hurt after 20 years. Your father paid me to disappear." Ethan staggered backward. "What?" He said the Blackwell family couldn't be seen owing their future to a poor factory worker. The world tilted. Everything Ethan had believed suddenly felt false. But the old man wasn't finished. "That's not the real reason I came tonight." Ethan looked up. For the first time, fear appeared in the old man's eyes. Then he handed Ethan a sealed envelope. "I promised myself I'd give you this when you were old enough to hear the truth." Ethan opened it. Inside was a faded letter written by his father's hand. As he read the first line, his knees nearly gave out. The accident on the bridge was not an accident. His father had written every detail. The brake lines had been cut. Someone had wanted Ethan dead. And the man who saved him had spent 20 years protecting that secret. Ethan looked up, stunned. But the janitor was already walking away. "Wait!" Ethan shouted. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" The old man stopped. A sad smile crossed his face. Then he said the words Ethan would remember for the rest of his life. "Because saving your life once was easy. Making sure you got to live it was the hard part." As the old man disappeared into the darkness, Ethan stood frozen. The richest man in the city had just learned 3 devastating truths. His father had lied. His life had been stolen from death by a stranger. And the poorest man he had mocked that night was the greatest hero he would ever know.